Yo, what's good, y'all? My name is Animosity. I will be reviewing two VODs I had against High Yellow Jacks players that I've been against. A lot of people say like, oh, the Kled versus Jax matchup is unplayable, and like he just runs at you in lane and you can't do anything. And I always disagree. Everyone always tells me like it's so unplayable, but every time I've played it, I'm like, in my opinion, I felt that it's not that hard. Um, Obviously, he does outscale you, like at an item and in the side lane, but there are a lot of things you could do in lane, especially pre-6 to punish Jax. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of what my thought process was during this game as I was laning against Jax. This game I was against TF Blade. He is consistently top 10 on the NA leaderboards, challenger. He's a Jax solo queue demon. Um, yeah, so it's not just like a random guy, right? Here I'm a little late to lane. This is kind of my fault. I don't know why I'm standing over here, but I see Jax is kind of like zoning me off the wave a little bit, and I think right here he's calling my bluff or trying to see what I'm gonna do. Cause like I know him being in this Jax being in this position is actually not good for him. Like if you ever see a Jax do this, don't be scared at all. Like it's so fake. Like in this lane, I brought bone plating to for his burst trades with his EQ and stuff like that, right? If Jax is ever over here like this, just Q him. I mean, if you miss Q, obviously that's on you, but just Q him. Like what is he doing? Like if he autos me, all these minions are gonna hit him, right? Even if obviously he's gonna press E, it's gonna do more damage to me because the his E stacks. But if you just space it correctly, he doesn't have jump level 1, right? So how is his E ever gonna hit you? So even if he's getting autoed by minions and runs at you with E, it's like you're not gonna get hit. So yeah, he ends up conceding level 1. I walk up to get a minion. You auto him, bait out his E. I know I have bone plating, so I can kind of just do this. But you see, as soon as his E goes off, or like he's about to go off, I'm walking towards him. Why? Because I have Q up and he has nothing, right? So if he E's me, if he would have E'd earlier, like let's say he was maybe right here instead, like he probably could have walked out because I was at the edge of his E, right? But since I clicked towards him, as soon as his E finished, like I was like right next to where he was, so I was able to get close to him enough so that my Q was just able to reach him. Now, look at this trade. He lost how much HP? Like 250 HP, right? And my bone plating took me from 30, and I lost like what? 150, 200, something like that. This trade is very favorable for me. Yeah, I know he's gonna get level 2 first, because I have way more minions, and he's like 1 minion off, 2 minions off. Yeah, after this minion dies. Yeah, so I concede the wave. I just wait for level 2. Here, now I get level 2, so I can walk up safely. So either Jax brought Q or W. Most likely he brought Q. Most Jax mains are gonna bring Q level 2, right? This is fine. If he ever Qs you, like just Q him. Let's see. Right here, I get a little bit behind him, Q through him, through the minion. And I E as soon as his E goes off. Right there he's holding his E so he can get the stacks on his E, I believe. Um, Even if I got stunned, it wouldn't really matter. It doesn't really do that much damage. He jumps on me here, this is trolling, so I kind of get behind him. Like, because his Q, when he leaps onto you, it like kind of goes behind you, so I want to get back behind him. Um, to like block him from leaving if he does try to leave. He does have lethal tempo, so this taking long trades is not that great since he has lethal tempo. But in this situation it's fine because I'm near a tower. You want to keep your wave really right next to your tower. So right here, he jumps on me. He doesn't end up dismounting me. And because of that, I'm able to land a Q on him. I react. Um, a lot of Jax mains will bait out your Q by like jumping on you. And sometimes your Q will miss if you like aim it towards them. So I just wait. I just waited until this Q landed, and then I Q behind me because I know that's where he's gonna land, right? And if he dismounts me, I have a dismounted Q shotgun to his face, and he's gonna lose like more of his HP. Now look at this trade. Look how favorable of a situation it is for me versus like what situation he's in. He's about to get level 3 first, which is fine. The wave being in your stay here is so good because if the wave is ever bouncing to you, like unless you're like giga low HP, you always want to keep the wave like right here because you can take trades safely near your tower, and if he ever does fuck up badly, like the lane is long enough so that you can chase him. And since you're next to your tower, he can't just jump on you for free, and you can, like, he has to walk up to like get these minions, right? I'm right next to my tower. I can Q him. He can't do anything back to me. Like, he's not gonna jump on me while I'm in my tower range. Right there. This time, I reacted his jump really quickly with the Q at dismount. I get stunned. It's whatever. He's not gonna dive me. If he dies, he's trolling. But yeah, that's one other big thing is you want to Q them as they're jumping on you. Right here, I wood the bush. Sometimes, you know, you can jump out of the bush and kill me. I have bone pudding here, so I know I'm safe if he ever does jump on me because he has low mana as well. I'm assuming he's probably based, so I wait for his TP to go off. I typically don't want to do this. Like if you know they're basing, just base, cause like look at my HP. Yeah. So cannon's about to die. I Q through the cannon and him, and it gets me remount. Well, I auto the cannon, same thing. So here, don't do that. See, like I jumped on him. I ended up missing his Q because I reacted way too late, and he's able to get a good trade off. So I E backwards through him, and you see my E2 is still attached to him. This is what I meant in the document when I said when they jump on you, like E backwards, like E through him. Cause look, when it ends, as soon as the E ends, you can go back onto him. Here's my mistake though, is that he has lethal tempo. If he didn't have lethal tempo, honestly, I could dismount here, level up my W, and he could probably either be dead, take a bad trade. Cause right, he just used TP. And if he loses like a bunch of his HP here, it's so bad for him because I have TP. But I don't even have Q, right? Because I missed it. Usually what you would want to do if they jump on you, one thing you could do instead of reacting is you E backwards through them, right? And as soon as Jax's E goes off, you E back towards them with Q. And usually that is just like a death sentence for the Jax, right? But I didn't have Q up, and he has lethal tempo, so it's like, what am I doing here? This was a mistake on my part. Don't do that. Don't do that either. He ended up canceling my back. So I lost like 4 seconds. Just back under your turret. I don't know what I'm doing there. As soon as I land, I get a Q off. E through him. And I E through him again. If he didn't have Q up, he was probably dead, right? Because I bought a cloth armor. Going cloth armor first in this lane, it's really good. Helps you survive. And your base damage from your Q is actually pretty good. You don't need a longsword. the cloth armor helps you survive trades way more, especially since he has lethal tempo. Like he doesn't have grasp autos, so it's not like doing that much magic damage to you. And since he has lethal tempo, he's just going to be autoing a lot at you. Doing tabbies first in this lane is really helpful. Right there I Q him, but I'm not close enough. I just back off. I concede the wave because I want it to be right here in this spot again. So that I can take favorable trades. As long as you keep it like right here, it's really good for you. Right here, I know my rumble is here waiting. So instead of me using my Q on the wave or Qing him right here, I'm waiting. We're waiting a little bit so that rumble gets a little closer or Jax gets a little closer. I don't want to use my abilities too far or too much. Because if I just go in right here, Jax is probably just going to leave, right? So I'm saving my abilities. Look, I walk up to him. I'm still not using my Q. Make him auto me. Now I Q him. And he thinks, oh, I can fight him here. I E through him as soon as his E goes off. So he really has nowhere to go. If he Qs me and he flashes, I have flash as well. And he does end up flashing. Oh wait, I didn't have flash, but Rumble's here to take seal the deal. Right? I ended up pushing wave with Rumble and I get it back off. Cool. Yeah, here I buy a Brutes longsword. I think I could have bought double longsword. Yeah, I could have, but I think the boots helps in this matchup just to space him a little better. Since he doesn't have boots as well, it is favorable for me. I have more move speed. Yeah, here. Look, he jumps onto me, so I Q him backwards, right? I react by his Q as soon as he lands. I Q backwards towards him. I E through him. He ends up letting go of his E early. That's good. Right here I have no W, but if I did, he's in a terrible position. He has no escape. So, because I have no W, I just E towards him to get that move speed and walk backwards. I ended up dismounting here, which is really bad for me actually. I'm in a really bad position here. They end up failing a dive here. If Blitz didn't flash, I would have buffered his hook by using my Q. Because little known fact, your Q interrupts CC. It buffers, kind of like Tristana W, Ezreal E, Urgot E, things like that. Kled's dismounted Q pocket pistol is similar to that. Yeah, but if he didn't flash, I would have done that. I did kind of do it there. I Q'd backwards as soon as he knocked me up. Jax ends up failing his dive. Just like, okay. But yeah. Nothing else too important really to know in this lane. But yeah. This is just a good situation. Blah blah blah. But yeah, look, I go play the steel caps first. I have 3 long swords. Pretty sad, to be honest. Yeah. So on to the next VOD. So as stated before, in this lane, it's not really about can I win this lane. It's like obviously you can if the Jax is bad or if the Jax screws up, right? This lane is more of can I survive the lane, play it so that I am taking safe trades, just being as safe as possible so that I don't get behind. That's really what this lane is about. It's not about I need to kill Jax, right? It's about playing around Jax's mistakes. That's what you need to do in this matchup. A lot of people are impatient. So they don't like to wait. They don't like quote unquote being countered. Be like, oh my gosh, Jax counters me, right? They just want to fight, fight, fight. But sometimes you do have to be patient, right? Kled is a really patient champ, believe it or not. You do need to be really aggressive, but you still need to be patient while you're being aggressive. Here, I'm waiting for him to auto a minion to throw my Q out. I don't want to just throw my Q out aimlessly, because like if I throw Q here, let's say these minions were half HP. If they're Q and I miss, I can't walk up to get these minions, because then he's just gonna zone me off the minions if I just blow Q randomly. So I'm autoing, waiting till he gets closer. Right there. He goes to auto minion, I Q in. I end up getting a little too close, so that's my fault. I don't know why I walked up that far. And he ends up getting the E off of me. This should not have happened. I should just Q him and space him. Yeah. I know he has level 2 advantage, honestly. I'm zoning him off here. I know his E is down. I should get level 2 advantage first, but I'm a big noob and I don't do that. So I just kind of give it to him free and I lose a lot of my HP. Yeah, see? Don't do that. In this matchup he has Grasp, so extended trades are actually favorable for you. And if he like does go in and you dismount, you can kind of kill him if you have W. So now I wait for level 2, make it level 2. Again, I want to keep the wave in this spot. Look at what I do. This minion's fine, it's gonna die, it's a melee. But look at these casters. Now, Jax has to walk up to get these minions. I Q through the minion as soon as he walks up to auto, so I get the CS. Jumps on me. Back. Somehow this E didn't connect. I was trying to go through him with my E and then E2 back to him. But the E didn't connect to him somehow. It's level 3, whatever. He tried to dismount me there. Fortunate minion actually dismounted me. But this is still fine. Why is it fine? My bone plane is coming up. I'm full HP dismounted. I'm near my tower. Again, if they dismount you near your tower, it's favorable for you. How the hell they're gonna get up? You're about to get a full HP bar back by remounting. Shotgun to the face, boom. Like he has to concede all these minions. Well, he just wants to give me free stacks. Like, what? Look how good he is, walking out to get that minion. I tried to punish him for it. Yeah, I missed my Q. Whatever. There he autos me, I auto him back. Why? I know he has E up, but if I auto him back and he uses E up, I'm just gonna E away or E through him. Because he has low mana, so him using E there would not be favorable for him. And I still haven't leveled W, right? So if he ends up Eing me there, I just E through him, wait for his E to go back off, and then he's dead with my W. There, he's walking up to get a minion, I Q him. I wait for his jump. If he jumped towards me, I would have E through'd him, like towards his side. Because then he has no jump, and I have W, so he would probably be dead. So, I didn't use E, I was just waiting. Again, the wave, look how screwed he is. Like, I'm keeping the wave here. Like, he has to walk up to get these minions. Again, he walks up to get a minion, I Q him. I think they're trying to die me or something, I don't know. This is really bad for them. Yeah, Jax is missing. I'm assuming he's probably backed. So yeah. Again, don't back here, just go back here because Jax can stop you. And I wasted a few seconds. Actually, no I don't. Oh yeah, I am up. So he used to try to stop me, but he doesn't actually jump on me and I still have W. So I know this trade is really good. So let's go back and see that really quick. Not too fast. So he's backing. And I see he's TPing here, so I'm gonna back here to kind of bait him. I know in the last matchup I said to not do that, but I was low, dismounted. I think. I don't remember. I shouldn't do that though. But here, I think it's fine. Like if he eats me, I'm close enough under my turret so that he will get hit by a turret shot. He's trolling here. He's just using his E right in front of me. That gives me an opportunity because I know once that E goes off, I can E towards him and either get a favorable trade or probably kill him. Right? So I Q him, E towards him. Unfortunately, he did keep away. But look at his HP bar. He just TP'd back. He just TP'd back. Now he's half HP. And now I'm like, oh, I can stay here. I know his E's down. Right, I have low advantage, I have minion advantage. Right there, he's trying to dismount me with a W, but I space it so that he doesn't. And now with the threat of Viego here, Jax is scared. He has to give this. He has to give up this wave. So now just slow push into him, because I know Fiddle's not top side. It's been long enough. If Fiddle's top here, it's really troll. So he dismounts me with the W. I get a Q off the Brockus bone plating. And I try to shotgun here, I think. Yeah, he jumps away, but I know he has no E, so I'm kind of safe to walk up and do that to hit the minions. Oh, sorry. No, he does have E, but I don't think I'll die because I have flash. And if he flashes towards me, if I flash, he's dead. Here I'm just collecting XP, letting it crash in his own. He can't hold that. It's way too big of a wave. And he has to back because I have TP. I just end up pushing the wave back into him. And I get a plate here. But yeah. That's kind of it. I wish there was a... These are like the only 2 Jax games I've played recently that I could review. I wish there was a game where I was against a Jax and I like Giga stomped them, because there have been a lot of those games where I just play off of their mistakes heavy and they end up losing lane because I just outplay them. But that hasn't happened recently. I've only gone against like 2 or 3 Jax. So yeah, the lane is just minimalizing your losses, playing around your wave here at the tower, playing off of the Jax's mistakes. But yeah, if I ever do get another VOD of a Kled versus Jax matchup, I will be sure to upload it. But yeah, I hope this video was insightful to you. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.